Hey guys, welcome back to DS Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the face recognition system. So let's talk about the today agendas. Now the first one is introduction, second one is requirement, and the last one is implementation part. So let's talk about the introduction. Facial recognition is a way of recognizing a human face through any technology. Also, a facial recognition system uses biometric to map facial features from a photograph or a video. It compares the information with a database of known faces to find a match. This is a short and sweet definition about a facial recognition system. If you have any confusion, you can Google it about. So the second one is requirement. The requirement is all about the dependencies or library that are going to use in this tutorial. So in this tutorial, we are going to use the facial recognition library. So for this, we have to install the library before going into the implementation part. So let's install the library. Open your command prompt. Now we are going to install the face recognition library. So before going to install the face recognition library, we have to install some other dependencies like div, install, CMake. We have to install the CMake and the DLab before going to install the face recognition library. So you can install the CMake using pip install CMake. As you can see, I have already installed the CMake. The next dependency is DLab. So for this, pip install DLab. Sorry, DLab, not DLab. As you can see, the requirement is already satisfied. Now we have to install the main library, that is the face recognition. So for this, pip install face recognition. So as you can see, the requirement is already satisfied. If you have any problem during the installation of any dependencies or any library, feel free to comment. I will try to reply your comment. So now let's talk about the implementation part. First of all, we have to prepare our dataset. In dataset, we have to keep those images whose face recognition have to be done. As you can see, in my dataset folder, here there are the 4 images. It means that I am going to recognize 4 persons. You can store number of images. Just remember, one image is enough for the face recognition. So I am just keeping one image of each person. For example, spider.jpg, thor.jpg, tom.jpg and tony.jpg. So you can put number of images, but one thing remember, the format of name of image, that is the here spider.jpg, thor.jpg, tom.jpg and tony.jpg. The format of the name of image should be in the same, because we are going to split the image name into to extract the name. That is if I am going to take the images and extract the name, that is spider, thor and tom and tony, after the comparing the images. So it should be clear that the format of each images should be same. In my simple data set, I have put some images that banner.jpg, david.jpg, which is not in our dataset. As you can see, only in dataset there are the 4 images, that is the spider, thor, tom and tony. So I stored 2 images for the testing purpose. First one is banner and second one is the David. You can put as much you can. When our dataset and training images are ready, we are ready to go into the implementation part. So open your text editor. Here I am using Python. So you can use any text editor. So import out the library, that is the import OS. Now import face recognition and import the CV2. Import CV2. Now I am going to take the one image for the testing purpose. For example, I am going to take Thor.jpg for the testing main. So let's image equal to face recognition load. Now give the name of the image, that is the Thor.jpg. Thor.jpg. Now I am going to encode these images. So for encode equal to face recognition dot face encoding. Now we have to pass the images, that is the image, and provide the 0 index. Now I am going to extract each images in our dataset. In our dataset there are the 4 images. So first of all we have to give the path of the dataset. So I am going to give here data set equal to name the folder name, that is the dataset also. Now I am going to make a list of all images present at the dataset. So for this I am going to take images equal to os.list directory and pass the dataset, that is the data set. Now I am going to use a for loop to encode the each images in dataset and compare the given image, that is the Thor.jpg. So for this, let's say for image in images, and we have to give the path. So I am going to use path equal to os.path.join, then provide the image. Now let's image non-image equal to face recognition dot load image. So we have to pass the name as a path. Now encode this also. So I am going to take in quotes non-encode, let's say non-encode equal to face recognition dot face encoding and provide the name of the variable or instant. So I am going to pass non image and provide the 0 index. Now we have to compare these two encoded. The first one is non-encoded and the second one is the, let's say, unknown, because I don't know the actual faces of these images. Only we know the images or name of the images that is present in our dataset, that is the non-encoded, and we have to compare and recognize these images to dataset images. So for this we have to compare these images. So let's set result RESTLD result equal to face recognition dot compare. Now we have to provide the known images encoded. So known encode. The second one is the unknown encode. So I am going to unknown encode. Now we have to check. So if result provide 0 index equal to true, then I am going to split the name. So as you can see, I am going to, if the Thor.jpg match the images, one of these images, for example the Thor is matched with the Thor, so I am going to split or extract the name of this image, that is the Thor, to provide the message. So for this I have to split this. So name equal to image dot split and provide the dot operator and 0 index. Now print the name. Else if compare is not matched, then print unknown person. So in our testing we take 4 images, but in our dataset there are the 4 images, that is a spider, Thor, Tom and Tony. So it means there is 3% unknown person, that is the spider, Tom and Tony. There are the 3% which is the unknown. For these images there is only 1%, that is the Thor is recognized. So let's run and see what the output is. You can see the output in the console here. It will take some time because of face recognition library So let's wait for some time. As you can see here, unknown person, 4 unknown person and unknown person. Because for this image there are the 3 unknown person, that is the Tony, Tom and Spider. Only one image, that is the 4.jpg is recognized. So in this way you can recognize any person. So if we want to check the another person, so I am going to take the another example testing David.jpg. So I just provide here David.jpg. For these images, the both are the unknown images. So let's see the message. As you can see here the message. As you can see here, unknown person, unknown person, unknown person. This provides the unknown person because the David.jpg is not present in our dataset. So for this it is the unknown person. It treated as unknown person. So in this way you can provide the message. Or if you want to draw the rectangle on the faces and provide the name. So for this we have to find the location, that is the x coordinate, y coordinate, width and height of the images, these images. So for this in face recognition library, one method, that is the find location. So let's say top right, right, and bottom, bottom, and left, left, equal to face recognition dot face location, and provide the image, that is the img, and here the 0 index. Now we have the 4 coordinate, so we can draw the rectangle on the images. So I am going to draw a rectangle, that is the cv2 dot rectangle, provide the image, that is the img, and then pass the x coordinate and y coordinate. So I am going to pass here left and top and width and height. So I am going to give the same as the left FT, sorry, not left, right and BU bottom. Now I am going to provide the color. So I am going to provide the green color BC. Now escape. After that we have to put the some text for the message. So I am going to here cv2 dot put text. Now we have to pass the image. Now text. So text, in the text I am going to provide the name. Now we have to provide the coordinate. So I am going to provide a coordinate and coordinate left and top plus 10. Now I have to provide the font. So cv2 dot font. So I am going to use simply, you can use any font, and font scale I am going to use 2. Now we have to pass the color. So I am going to give the air. You can pass any color. So 255, 0, 0. Now we have to pass the scale. So I am going to put here 3. Now we can show cv2 dot in show. Now here give any message, that is recognize, and pass here the image img and cv2 dot USD 0. So I am going to also break the loop whenever the face is recognized. So I am going to break. So let's run and see. It will take some time to execute the code. As you can see, one rectangle is drawn on the faces and the name of the person, that is the Thor. The image is in RGB, that's why the image color is something like that. So it is not similar like the original image, because the original image is in PGR form and the image is RGB form. So in this way you can implement the face recognition using the face recognition library. Also we can test the also we can provide the other images for the testing. Let's say I am going to provide a testing image. I am going to Tom. So I provide here Tom dot display. Let's Tom. As you can see, the Tom it is also recognized. So in this way you can implement the face recognition library. If you have any problem, feel free to comment. I will try to reply your comment. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for the more updates.